In today's video, we're going to talk about how you subtract fractions when their denominators are different. When we subtract fractions that have the same denominator, all you have to do is subtract your numerators and keep the denominator the same. But what happens when you have fractions with different denominators? Well, there's one more step, and that step comes first, in that we have to create fractions that have the same denominator. So why do you have to have fractions with the same denominator? Well, basically, when you're adding and subtracting fractions, you can't subtract a fraction from another fraction if they don't have the same number of pieces or parts. Multiplication and division is different, but subtracting and adding, you have to have the same denominator. Getting them into the same denominator is simple. You can do this a couple ways. We're going to look at these 4 examples here. The first 2 examples, I'm going to show you how to create an equivalent fraction with these denominators, using the lowest common multiple of each denominator. And then in the third and fourth example, I'm going to show you how to use something called the butterfly method, which is my absolute favorite, and it's the fastest to do. So let's get started. Let's look at the first example, 4/7 minus 1/3. What you can do here is we have to find a denominator that is the same between 7 and 3. And the way to do that is to find the lowest common multiple, or the least common multiple. So the way we can do that is we can look at what are the multiples of 7 that are also multiples of 3. Well, the multiples of 7 are 7, 14, and 21. Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So we both said 21 for both these numbers. So let's put down 21 as our new denominator. And what we're going to do is convert this fraction of 4/7 into a fraction with a denominator of 21. The way to do that is 7 goes into 21 3 times, or you'd have to multiply 7 times 3 to get this 21. Whatever you do to the denominator, you must also do to the numerator. So let's multiply 4 times 3, and we get 12. Subtraction problem. So then we say 3 times what number equals 21? Well, that's 7. So if you multiply the denominator by 7, you must also multiply the numerator by 7. 1 times 7 is 7. At this point, both denominators are the same, so all you have to do is just subtract your numerators. 12 minus 7 equals 5/21. Second example, what is 5/8 minus 1/2? Well, if you look at these denominators here, you can see that 2 and 8 is a multiple of 2. So we can actually keep 5/8 the same, and we can convert this fraction into a fraction with a denominator of 8. 2 times what equals 8? Well, that's 4. So let's multiply 4 times our numerator, and we get 4. Denominators are now the same, so all we have to do is just subtract our numerators, and we get 1. 1/8 is your answer. Example 3. Let's go about this a different way. So what we're going to do here is use something called the butterfly method. So first step in the butterfly method is to multiply your denominators together, which gives you 45. And the reason for that is that if you multiply these 2 numbers together, they're obviously multiples of each other, right? Now, it may not be the lowest common multiple, but it is a multiple. So once we do that, we're going to then cross multiply. 8 times 5, which is 40. That result always goes next to the numerator that you're multiplying. 9 times 2 is 18. When we subtract 40 minus 18, we get 22. 22/45 is our answer. Now, the last step would be to simplify this or reduce it down further. I don't know of any multiples or any factors of 22 and of 45, so I believe 22/45 is in its lowest form. So let's do that one again with the 4th example, butterfly method. So 6 times 3 is 18. Let's cross multiply. 5 times 3, which is 15. 6 times 1, which is 6. 15 minus 6 equals 9. So looking at that result, 9 over 18, hopefully you recognize that 9 is a factor of 18. So that means you can simplify this even further. Let's divide both numbers by 9 and we get 1/2. So now that we've been through 4 examples, try this bonus question on your own. What is 7/11 minus 1/3? Drop your answer down in the comments. Good luck. If you want to see more math help videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications. If there's a topic you want to see a video on, drop me a comment below. Check out improvemath.com for free printable worksheets, and as always, thanks for watching.